What's going on, y'all? Being Mary Jane, season 3. I don't remember what episode this is, but it's gonna be a 2-hour season finale next week. Oh, thank God. But we get to this episode. Mary Jane finds out that Sheldon has a particular type. Okay, he likes young girls, and also, he don't orgasm when he has sex. And I was just like, that's that tantric shit, okay? It just, I don't understand it, but I guess, and Mary Jane, she's just so fucking insecure about a lot of things. So she had to sit the little shop girl down. Mind you, she just got through fucking her cuddy buddy, okay? She was just getting her some cuddy. They up there trying to talk and have conversations, basically saying if it gets too serious, we gonna, let shit go. So we won't be involved with a person and then still fucking around and shit like that. I mean, I guess that's cool that they can, not get feelings involved with each other because they talking about their lives and, Mary Jane talking about Sheldon, dude talking about how he, want to continue to play in the NFL and all this stuff and, yada, yada, yada. Mary Jane go to the shop and the sales girl had a little thing for Sheldon at one point. And so they have a little girl talk with over some champagne, and she like, girl, let me tell you what happened. So first of all, I didn't know you was dating him because you not really his type, meaning that you damn near 40 years old, and he usually like them young hot tenders and shit. I said a little rude, but okay. And she was like, the reason why we broke up is because he don't like to orgasm in the bed and all that shit. And I was just like, ugh, okay, explain that shit. And couldn't find out there was more girls, and Mary Jane just trying to get all the tea on him, and I'm just sitting here like, he's a guy who's lived a long life. He's probably a little bit older than you, probably had a little bit more, been a little bit more successful than you. So of course he's gonna have a lot of other partners before you. I hate when people do that. Like, you're not gonna be the only one unless you're fucking around with a virgin, okay? And it's just not gonna happen. So she getting all this information on him, and at one point they go out to dinner, and she brings it up because the waitress knows him and all this stuff, and she throwing it in his face that, oh, so you don't like to orgasm? He was like, basically, now orgasming, keeps him aroused and stuff like that, makes it longer. And I was like, if I need to bust my nut, I need to bust nuts. So hey, it is what it is. But to each his own. But Mary Jane just in her feelings about that. We're going to move on from their relationship. Basically, they going to, actually try to work on being being a couple or whatever, because at the end of the episode, he basically tells her that, back in the day, it was all about sex for him. He did have a type, and he just didn't really care about it. It was just sex. It's something about her that's keeping him interested and wanting to actually be in a relationship with her. And she was like, cool, that's fine. Let's just take it slow. And I was like, fine, we got that out the way. Mary Jane's younger brother, remember, is it PJ? Whatever, we're going to call him that. He was supposed to be, doing this retirement home or whatever. David was supposed to be his financial backer, investment, and all this stuff, was supposed to put some money in there. Because Mary Jane said, bitch, I'm not pregnant. We're not finna be together. Oh, I'm finna pull out and I'm not finna work with you. I'm taking my money and my investment. I can't deal with you. So the lady that was helping him with all this stuff, was basically like, if David's not in it, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. So the deal is off. But I do have this project just coming up that I do know of, a new football stadium or whatever, over 60 acres or whatever of land has been snatched up in Inglewood or whatever, and I want you to be the project manager, get you a team together, and basically drive the price down in the property and stuff like that. Now it's kind of illegal, and she was like, "I give you 25 million, you get 25 million right off the bat. That's your cut, okay? Plus whatever else comes along, and then your team get a cut and all that shit." He like, first of all, some other people that went to jail for some shit like this. 2 other companies that went to jail for some shit like this, and I ain't got time for it, okay? So, if I do this shit, how I'm gonna get the money? It's just not gonna work out. She was like, look, either you take it or you don't, okay? Give back to me and tell me what it is. Money gonna talk, okay? money is gonna talk, because at one point, his father comes in and tried to, tell him that he went golfing with this guy, and told him about, how PJ is getting his master in architecture. And she was like, I got this, if you want, you can come and, get a job with him at base salary $30,000. And he was like, $30,000 for that's not what I'm going to school for. Okay, I'm not going to school to start off with no base salary and all this shit. So I was just like, so you're gonna take the project manager thing and risk, your freedom or whatever. I guess, you do what you gotta do. Would you? I mean, 25 million. Let me tell you something. When I 25 million, student loans to be gone. Okay, student loans to be gone. Get a better, bigger house, and whatever else. But then, if you get caught doing some illegal shit, it's like, what was it all for? You gotta still pay it back, because when you get caught fucking around with money like that you're not supposed to, you got a restitution and shit like that, plus jail time. I ain't got time for it. So hey, I guess he chose what he gonna choose. And what else happened in this episode? Because it really wasn't much. Kyra was going through this dilemma whether or not she was gonna stay or she was gonna go. We had Mary Jane talking. Her first story was talking to this guy. Of course, this talk black, so it was an African American dude, and he was guerrilla gardens, like niggas, gangsters with gardens and shit like that. He buying up property, planting stuff, and he had got into a little trouble with the planting shit on the highways or whatever the fuck it was. And the interview looked like it was going good. Afterwards, Kara was like, you could have dug a little bit deeper, okay? You could have asked this question, that question, this question, yada, 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 but you did. And she was like, so what? And it is what it is. And so you could just feel the tension and the chemistry between Kara and Mary Jane's changing from the movie and from the first season. It's totally fucking different. And it's off. And, sometimes in a relationship, whether it's friendship or whatever, people kind of, it's not you, but it's them. They need more, or especially in a working relationship. And this is where, shit get a little dicey when you become friends with people that you work with, and like y'all become real good friends, and y'all a team, and they get an opportunity to do something better, and somebody's feelings going to be hurt because one person has to leave, and they're going to think, oh, you leaving because of me, or oh, you wasn't loyal, whatever. That's when business and shit get, and friendship and all that stuff get fucking mixed up. But Kara and Mary Jane, they was able to sit down and have this conversation because basically they saw each other. They met in New York. They became friends instantly because it was this crazy chemistry between them. They clicked. And Kara was like, she wants more. She don't even have a job opportunity yet. She don't know what she's going to do, but she just know that staying at SNC is just not working for her right now. And being a part of Mary Jane's team, they're not clicking right now. Mary Jane wants to go one way. She wants to go another direction. And she like, it's best for her. And it's almost as if them getting into that little argument and being in that little stalemate or whatever, going button heads, is helping her see what she actually wants to do. And giving her that push to say, hey, I need to get up out of here and I need to go follow my dreams. Everybody else is sitting here following their dreams and trying to accomplish it, but I'm still sitting here stagnant, helping other people achieve their dreams, okay? And no one's helping me. And I was like, okay, cool. So they kind of broke up professionally a little bit, business-wise. And they took it on the chin, and it was cool. It didn't affect their friendships for the moment. Well, it didn't really have time to. Because, Kara's come in the day after and was like, girl, let me tell you something. Cynthia, who do primetime news, okay, because apparently Mary Jane do daytime news. And, the big news is primetime, okay? Like your Brian Williams and, your nightly news and stuff like that. So she was like, Cynthia didn't come in, girl. Probably going to do some nip and tuck, and she probably going to be out for the next 2 weeks. And I didn't put in to the head to say that, hey, let you do the broadcast and let you fill in. So you might be doing it. This is what irks me about Mary Jane. Mary Jane automatically thinks that she's going to always get shit, okay? She think that it's going to get handed to her regardless. Kara said you might get it. She didn't say it was a guarantee. But in Mary Jane's mind and the way she was acting, She got the position. I mean, even though she did, but I was like, a part of me was kind of hoping that she didn't get it and get egg on her face, because I'm like, everything's not gonna be handed down to you. Even when you act the asshole, she still get rewarded shit. That arrogancy, she still get rewarded with stuff. I hope that was a word that I just used. If not, it sounded right. We gonna flow with it, okay? And she practicing her speech, her makeup, everything is right. She gets up there and she got the prompter. Everything was going okay. Then it comes to this interview that she had to do with this woman who did this book about charter schools versus public schools, and she's an advocate for charter schools and is doing election season and shit like that. Next thing you know, it's fucking Mary Jane, so we should not be surprised that Mary Jane did what she did. Because it's fucking Mary Jane. Mary Jane turned the show that called Talk back to Talk Black, okay? She just fucks shit up, and make it her own. And she got to suffer the consequences later. Like I said, she thinks everything's just going to be cool and dandy and ain't nobody going to have a problem with it. And sometimes she does stuff on the impulse and she does not think about the consequences of how it's going to affect her. And not just her, but the team that she has with her. Okay? So, she's doing this interview. The lady comes on and was like, oh my God. She was like, girl, I know you wish you was with Cynthia and you got me. She was like, girl, no, I liked your show. You cool with it. Okay, let's do this interview. Now, the interview was going good, talking about the book. And this was like, charter schools, we have smaller classrooms and, the kids get more attention and they get all this and the scores are up and all this stuff and yada, yada, yada. And if we do this, we put it in the terms where the parents can understand, no politics involved. Oh, girl fucked up when she said politics because Light and Mary Jane had said, time to go. All script. Hit me go. Watch me work. Mary Jane was like, speaking of politics, isn't it so that, your book is being backed by a publishing company that, funds neo-Nazi or neo-white supremacists or some shit, some racist shit? Oh, girl face said, bitch, what? She was like, you was down in Alabama, supporting them at this church, and then you giving out the books and all this stuff, and we know they associated with this type of racism and all this bullshit. And old girl said, what this got to do with this? Look, I came on this show to ask and to do questions and talk about my book, not about this bullshit. What is going on? I wanted to do an interview with Cynthia. You know what? I seen your show, okay, Mary Jane? You're a fucking race baiter. And I said, now y'all tell me how y'all feel. Is Mary Jane a race baiter? Because I mean, sometimes she do throw race out there all the time. So you can just look at it with the way that old girl was saying it. You can say either she was a little racist and she didn't know, and she was like, she didn't know that her book was being used as a political agenda to get the black votes onto the Republican side, the GOP or whatever, as Mary Jane was saying. Or, like she said, you always trying to make it seem like it's about race, and you look at your own self as an ugly black woman and all this shit. And Mary Jane kind of flipped that shit on her and was like, bitch, no, hold on. It's not always about race. You don't understand what my show is about. Because yes, I'm a black woman, but the two things that we got in common, the thing that we got in common is that we're women and we're trying to get in a certain place. And, you may not be black, but hey, you're a woman and you also suffer discrimination because you're a woman. So there, in terms, you're an ugly black woman too. And the camera's cut off. I said, bitch, what? So how y'all felt about that? Like, I can see where old girl coming from when you say that Mary Jane is a race baiter because, she does throw race in there a lot of times. And sometimes she gives off that feel like, people, especially African Americans or whoever who wants to use race as an issue, as a reason behind everything, who wants to always use race as this. Oh, I ain't get this because I'm black. Oh, I ain't do this because I'm black. Oh, you said that to me because I'm black. And 9 out of 10 really don't have nothing to do with it. But then when in the other situations, but then you do have situations where race does play a part in it. But then not all situations, you don't always not get stuff or can't do stuff because you're a certain race or whatever, So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But it was interesting because everybody in the control room was like, this is not fucking TV, daytime TV. You can't go off script like this. We don't do that here. what the fuck is she doing? This is not, we don't do this shit. Because at one point, Mary Jane pulled that mic out her ear, that thing out her ear, and said, "Bitch, I'm definitely going off script. I don't care what y'all got to say. Fuck all that. I'm gonna say what I have to say." She flipped that whole show and made it her own. And I'm just like, now that can work to her favor, to the point that, okay, people actually tuned in, and the ratings went up, and people was intrigued by what she said, and they want more things like that. Even though you technically went off script and you went against the rules, and you showed your ass a little bit, but it's bringing in ratings. Let's do it some more. Okay, we're gonna keep on. Or it can be the complete opposite. The fuck are you doing? Why would you do something? You just committed career suicide, and therefore you're fucking fired. She was getting all these text messages, but she hadn't gotten any phone calls from the station or whatever, and she was worried about that. And Carol was telling her, don't pick up the phone right now. Just go to sleep, chill out, and we'll worry about it in the morning. Okay? Because no one had called her, so she is in limbo. She is in limbo right now. She don't know what's going to happen. Then we had this little scene with Sally. I gotta remember her name. Sally Richardson character talking to Lisa. Lisa is basically saying that, implying that something happened between her and David, and Mary Jane does not know. And that's part of the reason why Lisa is acting the way that she's been acting, especially with David and with Mary Jane. And she's like, I should tell her, but how? And Sally Richardson character was just like, you don't need to tell her. And Lisa was like, so I don't tell her to protect Mary Jane. And because Sally Richardson was like, if y'all trying to rebuild this relationship, you don't want to tell her nothing like this, and it's gonna fuck it up. And I was totally here for what Lisa said. Yeah, we trying to rebuild this relationship, but let's put all the shit out there on the table, okay? If I don't tell her, I'm not telling her. Y'all don't want me to tell her what's going on or what happened because you want to protect Mary Jane, but who's going to fucking protect me when I need to get this shit out and I need to be heard, or, I'm hurting because this stuff is still in me. And it's always like that. They try to protect. It's all about Mary Jane and protecting her feelings and not no one else's. But on next week's season finale, I guess all that shit gonna happen. It's gonna spill out, and I hope it's really good, because this season, to me, it didn't give me the oomph. I don't know, something about it. I like the issues that was brought up, the societal issues and stuff. That was good. But other than that, it just didn't give me what I really wanted, like the first season. But it's still good, but it just felt like it was missing a dynamic. I don't know. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel about it, and I'll see y'all later.